Luocha is finally out, and I wanted to quickly showcase his strength in Memory of Chaos 10 versus Kafka, who does quite a bit of damage. So should be a good stress test for his solo sustain abilities. You can see Clara synergizes really well with him because every time she gets attacked, or if her ult's up, every time she counterattacks, she heals your team. So effectively canceling out or even positive healing your team, then enemies are doing damage, which is just nuts. One big benefit to Luocha as well is he gets to deploy his field at the start of battle using his technique, and I feel like that's a huge benefit as well because you can kind of bank his ult as well so that you have it ready to set a second field after the first one falls. So you definitely want to play around with your ult wisely. You don't want to just spam it on cooldown. If you need to dispel enemies like the Mara Struck soldiers, and of course this is great, the auto heal that also dispels when you get that major trace. So I want to point out as well that my Luocha is not very heavily invested. I don't think any of his talents are greater than 6. So yes, he has a signature, but I don't think it's necessary. He's also E0. Here, this is a perfect time to use it, and it deploys his field because he uses skill once. Like the synergy, his kit just feels so good, and he's skill point positive, which is something you really want in a healer. It feels really bad when you need to use your skill on Bailu or Natasha just to heal. Like it just, you're losing so much damage by doing that. Luocha just does this automatically while providing skill points and imaginary break, which is great. But yeah, there's so much more to improve on for my Luocha. He's level 70 out of 80, his light cone's level 70, and his traces are like 6, 5, 4, and 2. I did get all 3 of his major traces, and the important ones, they're all important actually, but you want the AoE heal one so that you can heal area of effect whenever a teammate attacks, which is a great benefit to his kit as well. If it was single target, I don't think he would be as viable, but this makes him pretty nuts in my opinion, and so far I've been really happy with his performance. I do think that his best trace, it's of course his AoE heal, but his 70% chance to resist control debuffs is insane. Like he'll never realistically get CC'd. Kafka's domination doesn't really work on him. He can't get frozen pretty much. And yeah, every time you get this combo off, the skill to heal your teammate and then you ult, and then you just get the field, it's so good. Something that I've learned to do is his field ends after his second action. So what you can do is if you're about to get your ult, don't ult at the end of your turn, because then you see this buff that's circling on his the yellow circle. That means his field is up. You want to use his buff after or you want to use his ult after that yellow circle is worn off. So let him attack and then wait for his turn to end and then use your ult, because then you get one Abyss Flower stack right away. If you use his ult as soon as you hit that energy, you get 0 of 2 stacks because it's still within his turn, if that makes sense. Just a little tip for you. This way you can maximize his Abyss field stack. You can see that he has no trouble solo sustaining against Kafka even, which is just crazy to me. And of course, this Memory of Chaos is sort of designed for him, but it doesn't change the fact that he's insane. I just want to mention that my Sele is E0S1 and just crit for that much. But yeah, so that is pretty much it. He's able to clear all the content with ease at, I would say, mid investment. Like you'll see his talents here. They're like max 6. His relics are pretty subpar as well. I don't have an outgoing healing bonus chest for him, so he's running attack percent. And I also don't have an extra Fleet of the Ageless set, which I do want to get on him eventually. But yeah. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. I will be making more Star Rail content. And good luck with your Luocha pulls. I will see you next time.